It's time for gaming. Who's ready for gaming? I sure am. That sounds the playlist. Alright. We'll see if I can add that one. Bruh. Bruh. Get 6 badges, Gavin, is the conditions for car battery ending. And that's it, which is really dumb. Because if you don't break the game, you get 6 badges anyway throughout the game. Like, so for NMS, escape and car battery are literally exactly the same, except for the final bit, where you run to the loading docks instead of the entrance. But for categories like inbounds, they are quite different. Because for escape inbounds, you just get Roxy's Eyes as soon as possible, do the upgrades, and leave. For car battery inbounds, you have to do that and also get 6 badges. So changes stuff for here. It's weird because the game tells you it's level 7. That you need a level 7 security badge to exit. But on every single patch, even the latest one, you only need 6. And they still haven't changed that it tells you you need 7. Like, I feel like they should do either one or the other. Change it to say you need 6, or change it to say, or change the conditions to actually need 7. I feel like for regular gameplay they should make it be 7. Just to make things a bit different if you're playing normally. Because it forces you to get one of the badges you missed. So if you went to L Chips first, it forces you to get the kitchen badge and vice versa. Yeah, it is. Like, did they just forget? Like, I felt like that would have been one of the first things I'd change, because it's so easy. In terms of codes. Either you just change the number from a 6 to a 7, if you're for the visual bug, or, well, not bug, for the little sign that says level 6. Just change that to level 7, or for the codes, just make it level 7 instead of level 6. But what do I know? Instead, what they need to do is they need to make doors that were previously level 5, level 10, for no reason. Yeah, in the daycare, if going into the Fazbear Theater, there's 3 doors to go into the Fazbear Theater. 1 at the top and 2 on the bottom. You'll actually see me go into the ones on the bottom on this run. And before, on this patch, they're all level 5, but on 1.05 and later, the ones on the bottom are level 10. Why? Well, I actually know why. I understand why, because the ones on the bottom are shortcuts. Because if you go through the ones on the bottom, like, you completely avoid, like, 5 staff bots. So I can understand them at least upping the requirements. But the fact that they made it level 10 means it's impossible. Like, they could have at least made it to level 7 or level 8. You know? So you actually have to do something to earn the shortcuts. But no, they just made it impossible. Like, come on, bro. At least put it to level 8. Theoretically, Ribbon, yes. They said they stopped gonna do it. Hold on. Let me reset. They've said they're gonna stop doing major updates. So maybe they'll update the game with something minor. Maybe. But in terms of speedrunning, I don't think anything will change on the boards. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. For nobody just skips runs, it actually changes things a little bit. Because obviously it's quicker to go through the shortcuts, so in 1.04 runs we can go through there. 1.05 and later you gotta go through the top way. There's some things that can... Oh, definitely. What we were just talking about with the level 10 doors and car basher ending, that's one of them. What are some things that I still think could be fixed that aren't? But you know what really annoys me? Vanny can't check hiding spots. Like, the one human character can't check them. Gregory can, like, go right in front of her. Like, hide right in front of her, and she can't do anything. She just sort of, like, camps outside forever until you kill yourself by getting outside. They should change that. Kind of. I don't think there's really anything they could do that would make it more helpful. Because they tell you mission updated. I guess they could make the Phas map a bit less confusing. They made the Phas map more accessible. Or they highlighted the areas you are supposed to go on the Phas map. That'd be an improvement. But I don't think they should change the layout or anything. Oh yeah, and they need to implement my idea. They won't. But I had the sick idea of making it so that the first 6 hours, like before 6 AM, before post-game, the Pizzaplex is dark, like it is now. Like in the daycare, but everywhere. There's a glitch you can do to get it like that, but it's not normal gameplay. They should have it like that, and then for post-game, then the lights turn on. I feel like that'd be a good way to differentiate main game and post game. Instead of what they decided to do, which was have one save point in the middle of the atrium, and you can't save anywhere else. It's a bit stupid. Well, it's a horror game. It's supposed to be hard to see things. You don't want to see the animatronics from 50 light years away. That's why they gave you a flashlight, you know? You should be able... The flashlight should be a big mechanic. For normal gameplay. It'd create a better atmosphere. And better gameplay for casual players. Since you can't see them from a mile away. The enemies, that is. Ruin darkness? Ruin isn't even really that dark. There's already a way to get what I want in-game. Like, there's glitches to have nighttime daycare. Like, you can have that brightness throughout the rest of the Pizzaplex. Flashlight is weak. Well, yeah. It is. Well, not really. You can just sort of barely see in front of you. But again, it is a horror game. It'd make it harder. And more atmospheric. Okay, here's what I was talking about. These doors that I'm going through are level 10 on the latest patch. So you have to go upstairs. Instead of down here. Like, making this game easier isn't really a need. I kind of agree with that. Neither is particularly scary. Really. But I think there are more scary sections in Security Breach than Ruin. Wait, what was it? What's actually scared me in this game? At one point. There was the daycare, the Chica boss. I can't remember if the Endo scared me in my first playthrough or not. But that's 2 at least, as opposed to Ruins 1, which is basically just the start of the game, where there's 8 billion fake jump scares. They kind of startle you at first, and then when there's actual threats in the game, they're not scary. But I don't really care for scariness that much. I just care about the atmosphere. Like, it can have a scary atmosphere without being scary, you know? As long as we got the vibes, I'm fine. Oh wait, hold on, I should decide. Do I do... Fuck, I should have practiced this before starting the run. Do I go... First of all, do I go left or right? When jumping down. Okay. I was hoping to bang out a first try, but that might not happen. Because I'm gonna do this suboptimally. I feel like it's quicker to go to left, and then that way we can do the skip first. Because I split when I get the badge. Of course, I can change when I split, but I'd like to know if it's actually quicker to do it that way before I change anything. Why did not sprinting make me get it quicker? Easier. Oh, probably because I ran into the wall quicker, right? So I don't get as much height. Makes sense. Because it is kind of a short jump. So let's see, I'm going left just because it lets me do the jump first before I get the badge. That was pretty clean. The DJ Music Man you mean? If you mean, well, every no meter skips run. Because for no meter skips you need to finish the main game, and to finish the main game you need to beat Roxy. And to beat Roxy you need to do the DJ Music Man part. So every no meter skips and skipless run. Hold on, I'm actually gonna concentrate before I answer this. Wait, no. Shit. That was close. No, dude. Come on. Yes. Nice. We got Freddy. So what that did is, instead of doing the Monty boss, because this whole time I was doing the Monty boss, because once you go through that vents there to get into Gator Golf, you don't have access to Freddy, and you can't beat Freddy until you beat Monty. Oh yeah, that's a big gold, and I didn't even do that quickly. Yeah. So you don't have access to Freddy until you beat Monty, but with that glitch there, we can get access to Freddy without doing the boss. So we save a bunch of time. 42 seconds in fact, and I didn't even do a first try. If I did a first try, it'd probably be a minute. That's crazy. Anyway, so for DJ Music Man, he's an essential part of the main game. Like, you can't beat the main game normally without doing DJ Music Man, because he's part of the Roxy mission, and you need to do the Roxy mission to beat the game. So every run that's no meter skips or skipless, you do DJ Music Man. And there are some miscellaneous categories where you do DJ Music Man that aren't no meter skips, like in inbounds. We don't do them in this run. And that's usually because there's no reason ever to do DJ Music Man if you're glitching the game heavily, like I am. Because it takes a while to do the boss, like a good few minutes. And the only reward you get from it is the fixed heads. But often when you're glitching the game, you don't need the fixed heads. Because the fixed head is to activate the Roxy boss, but there are other ways to activate it that don't require the head with glitches. So for most glitch categories, we don't do DJ Music Man. But for every normally just skips and skip this run that completes the game, you do need to do DJ Music Man. So sub 35 is on the table. That's pretty cool. I would have been happy with sub 36, but then Pinshark told me about this jump. Is what easy to activate? The DJ Music Man boss? Or the Roxy boss? I was talking about both. Music Man? Well, yeah. Because in the normal game, he's part of the normal game. Like the normal route. You just have to get the deactivated heads in Roxy Raceway, and then walk to the West Arcades. And then the boss activates. It's not hard to activate any boss in this game, really. It's just... And if it was, it'd be kind of bad design. Well, I suppose Monty. To get to Monty, you have to do Mazer Size. And that's a bit of a pain for casual players. I've never done Mazer Size normally, ever in my life. I looked it up from the very start. I can only imagine what a pain it is. Because it looks really annoying. Oh, here's the Roxy glitch we were talking about. That's how we activate the Roxy boss early. Without needing the heads or anything else. Just jump up here. Failed, so I have to do the backup. Fuck. Too far. And we can just run up here. In the first, I don't know. I think it's like you're supposed to look at the Faz cam. What I just did? Yes, but you have to do it in a different way. Like the hard part about Mazer Size for casuals is the buttons, because they're not clear. It's not clear what the buttons do, and there's a lot of them. All it is just moving the walls so to make a path through. But that's a lot harder when you don't know what does what, which button moves what wall. Shit. What's up with the twat? Get over here. That's actually kind of quick. We're on pretty good pace. I've made a single mistake so far. The closest you could say I made to a mistake was failing the new jump in Monty-Golf a few times. But I still did it quicker than I would have if I did the boss and I got a gold. Took the first save slot from the DG. Oh. I mean, if you're on current patch, it's kind of complicated. But I think you should stick with it. It's more satisfying to beat the game normally rather than just skipping through us. I believe in you. It is a long boss though, so you gotta figure out the best strat for each section. But once you do, you can fly through it. And use the hiding spots as well. They're there for a reason. And the Phase Watch. I should have probably paused there. First checkpoints. Oh, you mean the first lever? There aren't any checkpoints. You have to do them all at once. I think you mean the lever. But you got this, Ruben, don't worry. You can beat it. It's not impossible. Definitely not. From it. Use the Phase Watch. Use whatever weapon you have, either the Phaser Blaster or the Phase Cam, depending. Use the hiding spots. Each attempt will get easier and easier once you understand the layout more. Oh shit. Fuck, bro. Why didn't it work? Shit, man, that's a lot of time save though. Still, how did I save more time here when I didn't do any extra skips than when I did the skip in Montego? Hello, Oreo man. Yeah, you don't need to do that. Obviously that makes it easier, but you don't need to do that. What I recommend actually is strat for that first bit. Thanks, Pinshark. A strat for that first section. You can get caught by one of the staff bots on purpose to call Chica over to you. Use the Phase Watch, or use the Phaser Blaster or the Phase Cam on her, and then run away. And that gets her out of the way. Wait, what? Wait, undo. Oh. I split early, that's why I got such a big time save. I'm a dumbass. But I split early there, and I still got a gold. So I'll take it. No, I split late there, and I still got a gold. Can you go try? Good luck, Ribbon. I believe in you. Oh, my splits are gonna be so messed up now. I'll change these after. Someone remind me to change them. I'll probably remember, but just in case. Freddy hasn't decided to stop for no reason. That's awesome. You are doing some 1.04. Yo, for NMS? That's pretty hype. Thank you, Gav. Got all these security barriers. Leisure today. You gotta believe. Fuck. Do that during a run? What do you mean? Do what? I should practice the slightly faster version of this, where I can like jump over the desk. But I'm not confident enough to try it now. I'll do it at some stage. Maybe after this. Because it looks like this will be a PB unless something terribly wrong happens. Which the rest of the run is easy. I don't want to jinx it, but it is. So nothing should happen, in theory. L chips in time. Say hello to L chips for like 30 seconds. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fixed Monty here now. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. That's something to take note of. Oh yeah, pin shark, yeah, I forgot I did Euro skip. Well, I know it's not Euro skip, but the skip he showed me, and I got the gold because of it. The gold, I know. It's pretty cool. Steph, the gold for the party pass split, I split late for that. Like about 10 seconds after I should have, and I still golded. So I'm actually like a minute 10 seconds ahead. Oh, brother. Yeah, I don't know where that time save came from. It's not like there were any new skips I did. Guess I was just correct. Wait, she said it! I thought that was an unused voice line. Come out wherever you are? I've never heard her say that in the regular game before. Well, what do you know? You learn something new every day. I'm pretty sure Taggart, though, is definitely unused. Because not only have I not heard it, it would make sense in any context that Chica appears in. So that's probably unused. That being used is pretty cool, though. Oh yeah, since we're doing the loading dock, I'll show you where it says level 6. After this, because we're getting the autosave. Looks like we're getting this 3430 about. Sheesh. It's pretty wicked. Go, 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 go. Wait, we're saving even more time than that. Oh yeah, because of the fake golds. But for once, the fake gold is actually slower. Sheesh. Alright, that's pretty poggers.